Twisted Review. Twisted is a TV show on ABC Family, and if you don't watch it, you totally should. It's about a sociopath and his life and getting it back to normal. And he's just been accused of a new murder, and so him and his friends are trying to figure out who really did it. So that was just a little recap about it. So last night we saw Lacey, Joe, and Danny try to go find whoever the person was that sent Regina that letter right before she died. And we also saw Rico go talk to Joe's dad, and we saw more of Joe and Danny's mom's relationship together. So first I want to talk about Lacey, Danny, and Joe's trip, which I feel really bad for Joe because Lacey is so mean to her. And honestly, they did explain a little bit about why they aren't friends anymore, but it wasn't a real explanation to me. And I'd really like to know the real reason, and I'd really like them to have a real get together. We'll sit down and actually talk about their problems. So they went, and I don't know what was going on through Danny's mind, but why on earth did he think he could sneak into the apartment and not get in trouble? And I mean, Danny, of all people, I mean, at least let it be Joe, because her dad's a cop and he would bail her out. So that makes a lot more sense. And Danny, you're already on probation, so why would you get yourself in further trouble? Anyways, yeah. But when they first snuck in there, Joe was she told Lacey that Lacey's plan wouldn't work, and Lacey's plan was to just pretend like they live there, which typically that does work sometimes, and they should have done that first before Joe's plan, because Joe's plan just blows their cover entirely. So I did agree with Lacey on that part. Yeah, so when Danny snuck into that house, I was expecting someone to live there, and I was expecting someone to answer the door. But of course, I expected it to be like a fake address the person used, so I don't know. But when Joe and Lacey were on the computer and they found, at first I thought they were gonna cut off the show completely and we would have to wait till next week to find out who lived in the apartment. But when I saw that it was Danny's dad, and that was really shocking to me. I mean, I don't know, because he's supposedly dead, but in these type of stories, typically the person lies about being dead. I mean, look at Pretty Little Liars. Allie is possibly lying about her death. So, this could be another case of that. But, I don't know why the cop acted so, suspicious, because he was like, nobody's lived there for years. But if nobody's lived there, then why is his name still on there? I mean, maybe it's the past people that have lived there, but still, I don't know. So it was really shocking, and I'm surprised that they didn't tell Danny. I understand why, but at the same time, I think they should have. And I really appreciated Danny's attempt at trying to get Joe and Lacey to, apologize to each other, which I knew wasn't going to work. But honestly, he should have just left them out there until they really apologized, because when they said they were sorry, it wasn't a real apology. I mean, there was some truth to it, but not really all the same. So, yeah. And then Rico, I'm so mad at him for doing that to Joe. Yeah, you saw Danny's mom, Karen, Danny's mom, throw the necklace, but at the same time, Joe cares about Danny a lot, so you should have talked to them about it first. I know he's trying to do the right thing, and I know sorry, there's a bug or whatever. And I know he thinks that he's doing the right thing, but he could have potentially just messed up all of their lives. So hopefully, sorry, I heard something. So hopefully, Karen can get herself out of this one. What else? I'm not too fond of Joe's dad right now, and I I don't know, lately in the shows, I've just not been liking the dad, because on Switched to Birth, I do not like John at all. Such a hothead for no reason. And I feel like that's kind of the case with Joe's dad. I mean, I understand he's trying to protect his daughter from Danny, but Danny is not going to murder Joe. I mean, he thinks he is, but Danny wouldn't do that. But I guess his mindset is he would kill his own family, so he would probably kill my daughter too, which is one of his best friends. I don't know, but I think he should trust Joe with Danny more. I think the whole town should, well, at least Joe's dad should trust Danny more than he gets him credit for it. And then the whole with Joe's mom and Karen, and her saying that she, you know, hooked up with Vikram when Karen and him were together still. It's just, it was a long time ago, and I feel like this is going to cause more problems later on, which I think there is more to say about them together, Joe's mom and Vikram. But yeah, that was a little awkward scene. I was just like, oh my gosh. I was like, I knew something was going to happen because she was like, oh yeah, we should totally get high right now. Like, no, because truth is going to come out and neither of you are going to be happy about it. So yeah, that was a little awkward. So that's basically all my thoughts on Twisted, and I'd really like to know your thoughts about it. Also, you should comment your thoughts on my Pretty Little Liars review. Just tell me what you think about it, if you agree with me, disagree with me, just anything. So, thanks for watching. Toodles!